realize you have 159 built-in embroidery machines and 2 fonts. So check out your sampler book that has all the sewing information. These are actual size. There's different projects and different techniques, everything from thread velvet to applique. We'll show you some of these techniques as we go along here, but they really look prettier stitched out than they do just pictured here in the printed form. So let me show you how you get into your embroidery designs. When you have turn your machine on and touch the green check mark to calibrate your hoop, you get to the blank screen. Touch your topaz in the top corner, and the picture of the flower will take you to the built-in designs. So here you have all your designs and nice color information. You know, oh yeah, that's the bird, or oh, I can see the flower I'm looking for. And you can scroll down, you can slide this bubble up and down as you go. You also can touch the question mark and touch the design. It'll give you the name of that design, what the size it is, stitches, and how many colors. So if you're looking for something specific, like you don't want it to take very long, and you're like, okay, was that design a big one or was it little? So this one's 65 millimeters. That's like 3 inches or somewhere in that smaller. Only 4,000 stitches, 1 color. Hey, that would be an easy design to actually stitch. So just go ahead, pick a design, and when you pick it, it will come into the screen. Now, the one thing it'll do is always tell you which hoop it will fit in. So that will be something that as we, let me pick a different design. I touch the trash can to delete it. It's not like it deletes it, it just deletes it off the screen. So let's pick something smaller. See how this hoop changed to a 120 by 120? I have right now the 360 by 200 hoop. That's the biggest one that came with this machine, loaded up and ready to go. So what I would need to do before I sew this is change the hoop size. We'll touch the hoop icon right here, and then tell it which hoop I actually have on. You'll notice then the playground, as I call it, or area I could stitch this in, becomes a lot bigger, and then the machine will recognize it, and I'm ready to touch go when I'm ready to sew. So you kind of have 2 screens you're going to work between. You have the stitch out view, which is what I just moved to. This is where you're going to embroider. It'll tell me how many colors it has and how long it's going to take for stitches, versus if I go back, this is the edit view where I can select a design. I can add more designs. I can add lettering, and I can position them all together. This will also give you the information of moving it around. You can move it, tap it a little to the right or a little to the left, or go in here and rotate it. We've got all these options. I'm touching the Alt, and we can even do a little sizing to it as well. Size, move, and rotate. This is a pan or viewing. If you're really zoomed in there, you can move the screen around. So we'll get into each of those a little bit more. All right, so when you come out here, let's go back to the moving, and we'll be set up. But once you have it all set up to ready to stitch, go takes you to your embroidery screen, and then you're ready to hit the Start Stop button on the front of your panel right above your needle to start embroidering.